What's up, everybody? It's your favorite coach's favorite coach, and in today's video we're going to talk about Tacko Fall and the secret behind his off-season workout. So Tacko Fall of the Boston Celtics spent his off-season working with the legendary Paul Favorites. Now, in order to not infringe too much on Paul's intellectual property, I'm only going to focus on one part of the workout, and that's going to be the Aqua Bag as seen in Paul's Instagram post. So first, let's look at Tacko Fall. To say he's a big man is a huge understatement. The man is 7'5", and while he moves really well for that size, he does not move anywhere near as well as his 6'3", 6'4", 6'6" inch counterparts. In Paul Favorite's vlog, he says he's going to emphasize movement quality with Tacko. And this is where our analysis is going to come into play, because in order to do this, you have to understand the nervous system. Our central nervous system is incredibly efficient with its resources. In other words, it's going to adapt to our workout. It's only going to use the required muscle for a given movement. That's why swimmers have a particular build, baseball players have a particular build, football players, etc. Our nervous system adapts to the demands of our sport. So if you're doing bicep curls all the time, you're going to have big biceps. The only issue with this is that it leads to imbalance, because for every primary muscle used in a given athletic movement, there's a series of stabilizers that have to relax. So if you're not actively training these, they can diminish or essentially go offline. This can also occur with injury or maladaptive movement patterns. We all have imbalances, but you got to think, for Tacko Fall in particular, being 7'5", having long limbs, movement is going to be a little more awkward and less graceful. And the central hub for a lot of these movement patterns is going to be the pelvis. We always talk about, if you want to be an elite defender, you have to have a stable pelvic girdle, and it has to be in the correct position. And so based on what I've seen from Favorites' Instagram, his vlogs, that looks like what he's doing with Tacko. And this is exactly why Paul Favorites and Tacko Fall would use the Aqua Bag. The Aqua Bag is that big cylinder that's filled with water, and the energy of that water in a given movement, so basically how the water's splashing around in there, that is going to put your nervous system under stress. And when your nervous system's under stress, it's going to recruit more motor units. In other words, it's going to turn on your stabilizers. You always hear people talking about stabilizers, but you never hear people saying, oh, I'm going to go to the gym and train my co-contractors in my ankle. However, for every single athletic movement, there has to be those stabilizers, those motor units to promote motor control. You're never going to develop that fluidity of movement without having everything online and synergistically working together. And that will ultimately lead to better motor control or movement quality. Another advantage of these Aqua Bags is you can use them in place or to teach Olympic lifts properly. So we use a lighter weight and a weight that you can move explosively. And if you use that instead of a bar, there's less compression on the spine. If the form doesn't have to be perfect, but you're working on athletic explosive movements. And this ultimately translates better on the court. The Aqua Bags are also a great way to learn to finish through contact. Now, to understand why, we have to reverse engineer what's required to finish through contact, and that's to be stable in the air. So just based on looking at this picture, it looks like Tacko's doing an RDL into a clean, and that mimics the exact same movement pattern of a layup or going for a dunk off one foot. One of the key components of any RDL is to be able to keep your pelvis stable. So not only is he reinforcing that pattern, he's turning on all the stabilizers and co-contractors that are needed in the core, the glutes, the lower back, that are going to help keep that pelvis nice and stable so that you can go through that contact and explode and still have power and coordination in the air. And that's the beauty of the Aqua Bag. You can do so many different exercises with them. There's so many different modalities you can use, and it'll promote quality of movement. As a trainer, your goal should be to be able to take an unathletic person and make them more athletic, or take an athletic person and be able to make them even more athletic. Remember, athleticism is predicated off of the quality of movement. And with the Aqua Bags, you can do that. And that's one of the reasons why we chose to partner with our sponsor, Infinity Wake Aqua Bags. If you guys are interested, click the link in the description. It'll send you to their sales page. Enter the promo code Cortical, and you guys can get $10 off your Aqua Bag. Over the years, we've had a lot of different sponsorship offers, but we usually turn them down because we're not trying to push iPhone cases to our listeners. We want you guys to have something that's going to actually make you better at basketball and a better athlete, and that's why we believe in this product. But anyways, guys, I just want to get that short video out for you. I'm a big Tacko Fall fan, and I think that the Boston Celtics need to learn how to utilize him. They're a small ball team, but I think if they're going to go on a deep playoff run, they're going to have to figure out how to incorporate him into the offense. As always, please like, subscribe, and share, and we'll see you on the next one.